What's happening, everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim. We're back again today with another great, amazing Android apps of the week, or I can call them Android apps of the month, or you can call them the Android apps of the year, depending on you how long will you be using these apps. Now, throughout here, we're going to talk about the cycling apps. I mean the athletics, for the people who are working out, not only cycling but running, cycling, swimming, you name it, all those kind of athletic activity. These kind of apps, they're really important to be having here. Some of them, they're good, some of them, you already know what I mean. Now, overall, we're gonna just get started through this video today and experience these apps and see which is the most kind of top tier app at the end of the video. But throughout here, we're gonna get started through this video today and see what's happening. So enough of me talking, let us just get started through the video today. Our first Android apps of the week goes by the name of Strava. Well, Strava, it's a really nice and incredible app for tracking throughout your sports activity, and you can even share with your friends throughout the social media feed, which it's really incredible to see how much your friends are doing and you how much you're doing. It's a really great thing. You can go directly throughout the maps if you have a subscription throughout it and see different routes, and it's really coming in handy. You can select which route you want and you can even create your own kind of custom route. Another kind of stuff, tapping on the record, you just select which type of activity you want to in here and you just get started with it, and it's really awesome. Not only that, you can go throughout groups and you can see different types of challenges throughout here. Like there's January challenges, so you can select which you want to and you can accomplish it very vividly, and it's really incredible. If you're into running, if you're into cycling, it's a really nice app. Another kind of stuff, you can go to the clubs if you're into clubs, so as you can just do a lot of exploration here on the clubs. You can join the clubs and it's really awesome. And this on this side, it's you. That means it shows you how much you're doing throughout all those years, and it's really incredible. And it even shows your followers who are following you and the following, and it's really dope. So this goes by the name of Strava, and it's a really worth app to check it out. Our second app of the list goes by the name of Relive. Now Relive, it's a really nice app. I really kind of vibe with it, the way you just record and it shows you the segment which you came across, and it's really awesome throughout here. Jumping out throughout the Relive, you can see get started with 1 month. I can skip throughout that and we'll just get inside the app so as we can see the exploration. Now throughout the app, it's really coming in handy because I've not used in a while, so it's really giving me some great and amazing record. Like this one, you can just tap on it and you can even view in terms of video. You can see create a Relive video and it will create for you the Relive video to showcase you which places you have came across, and it's really awesome. And you can even just write the title of your video and you can create it, and it's really awesome. Another kind of stuff through Relive which is great is the way they kept their user interface. Is quite not bad, a little bit different than Strava, and yeah, it's really dope. But same vibe like record. You can just go to the record, you can keep your screen awake if you want to, and it shows you different type of route, hiking routes near you, or if you want to, and it's really great, not quite bad. You can tap on here to see Relive video. You can just record throughout there directly to showcase your speed and stuff like that, which is quite not bad. Another kind of stuff, you can go through the feed and explore through the feed, and if you have any kind of friend in here, you can add them and you can both see the same thing as Strava, the way it is in terms of interaction throughout activity. It's really dope. So yeah. Our third app of the list goes by the name of Bike Map. Bike Map, it's a really nice application to make your routes. I mean, to customize your routes, and you can just see here the way it is, and you can even start recording. So let me say I want to make my own kind of custom map, so I can go here. This is Arusha. I can just select randomly, like here. I can just like drop my point, like start recording. You can see it started recording throughout here, and it showcases you how long will you use, and you can even share with your friends, and you can even point or you can navigate throughout here, and it's really awesome. So you can select what you want to. If it's 3D, you have just to pay for the subscription. But overall, it's a really nice app. You can see you can just hold it and it will show you where you're heading. If you want to go here, so it will take the place where you're at and it shows you where you're going, which is really impressive. Through this app, you can just hold up to here and you can see add route. You can add the route up to here. It will make for you the route and it will tell you, it will give you all those kind of information you need. If it's this one is 20.12 ml, which is quite not bad. It will take you like 2 hours for this route, and yeah, it's quite not bad. It's a really good and amazing app. You can go to the profile here. You can see all your planned, like I planned this kind of Sunday route, so it will show you here the hills. If there's hills, there's elevation, there's bunch of stuff, which it's so useful throughout exploration on cycling. So it's a really nice app to check it out. It's not for your recording or activity, but it's a worth it app to have it. Our fourth app of the list goes by the name of Cyclus. Now Cyclus, it's a really great and amazing app. It's the same as Bike Map, but a little bit different throughout the interface, which I like about it. And you can even showcase where you at, and you can even plan your custom route. Let me say circular ride. You just want something dope, so you can set your destination. Like I need like let me say 50 there, and you can start by select on the map, which is good. So I can select on here and press OK, and I can say easy cycling. Yes, easy cycling, and I can tap on here. Thinking about the best route, sorry, planner is unavailable. Okay, I think it's just some errors through the app. I don't know why it says that, but you can plan visit it, but you can just tap on here, or you can select mountain hiking, depending on you. But it seems like the app right now, it's not that much dope, so I can change throughout. Let me say select on the map, then go in town. Let me just select somewhere quite not bad, like let me say here. Now I can press OK. Let's find it. Thinking about the best route. Sorry, okay, I think there's a problem with the app throughout giving you the route, but you can go through the record. These are the record segment. So for now, this app, it seems like it's not understanding the way you can go with it. So it's quite not bad, but still we'll talk about giving the rate throughout this app. So that's Cyclus app. The app is called Cyql. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called Cyql. It's a really good app throughout the interface. I like the way they kept the colors and all of that, but our main purpose is the functionality. It's not that much user interface, but I understand user interface, it's really important. So it shows you all the rides in the area if anybody uses the app, and you can go throughout here. You can join the club, same as Strava a little bit, the activities in here, and you can for sale and wanted or stuff like that, some groups, and you can go throughout here. I think you can customize and shows you, oh, this is like the weather, so it's quite not bad. It's good. It shows you the weather, and yeah, directly throughout there. Now a quick question, how do you record? Well, throughout here, it seems like it's a social media app to showcase you throughout what's heads up, throughout your rides and all of that, and what's upcoming, and yeah, all of that. It's just an interaction like GCN app, which is quite not bad. So that's it, but I don't give this app that much heads up. So yeah, but overall, I wanted it to be featured on the apps. By the name of Fit. This is Google Fit. Google Fit, it's the most kind of dope and amazing kind of app ever. It does everything for you automatically. If you're walking, you're doing some certain activity, which is quite good, but you can even track your workout, which is really impressive. Now let me say you are tracking your workout right now, and you can select different variety of workout you want. If it's cycling, tennis, you name it, the bunch of workouts in here, you can just track them, and it showcases you here in really good time, and it's really worth it. But I know a lot of you guys don't use Google Fit. Very few of you guys use it, but it's a really nice app. Another kind of stuff throughout this kind of app, you can check out your vitals. Like you can use your own phone to check out your heart rate. Did you know things like this? You can just get started and it shows you. You can even measure by using your phone front facing camera, which is really incredible, and it does a lot of stuff throughout here. You can even sleep tracking, which is great, but you need to have a watch in there. And this is your activities, which is really quite great to showcase you in there. And this is your profile in here, which is quite impressive. So this, it's a really nice app throughout Google Fit, and I kind of like recommending it. It's a like must having app. So yeah, our seventh app is called Commute. It's a really nice and amazing kind of app, and you can see here, if you follow everybody in here, you can discover them throughout here, which is really great. And you can go to planned, so as you can plan your kind of route. It's really impressive. You can select activity you want to, if you're into cycling, e-bike, or anything you want to in here, and you can just tap on record, and when you tap on record, it will just start recording throughout there, and you can create a highlight. That means create a long completed tour, which is great. And another kind of stuff you have in your profile in here, which is really awesome. And you have more. I think you can link up this kind of app with different variety of devices, the tracking devices, which is quite not bad. But overall, Commute, it's a really great app, but not that much great, but it's, yeah. But not least up, this is like an ingredient. It's called GCN. Now if you're into cyclist or any kind of sport activity, well, but more cycling, it's a really nice app to be having it, because you just don't want to be outdated throughout technology of cycling. To see what's happening, to see some goodies, you can just check out new bikes. It's really good thing to be having GCN app. You can even go to news, to explore news, to see what's happening with the news, which is really incredible throughout this app. You can go throughout tech and explore what's new with the bike, what's good for the tech of the bike, what's the new upgrades, and you can even vote if there is votes in here. But overall, it's good to be having the GCN app to experience the news and see what's new throughout this kind of cycling basement, throughout sports activity. It's a really worth it app, to be honest. And I've tried signing in, but it gives me an error, which overall it's good if I'm interacting with the app without me signing in. But overall, it's a great app. So yeah guys, that's what's up about the video of today. I hope you enjoyed all these kind of apps, which they're really good. Now I'm gonna just do some one recommendation throughout all of these kind of apps. I know there are a lot of apps for cycling, a lot of apps for sports activity, which a lot of you guys use differently. But there's one app, it's really iconic. Since I got started throughout that app, I find it's really dope. And this goes by the name of Strava. You already know where I'm going. Strava, it's a really nice app, to be honest. Since I got started throughout it, I've been using it to track down my cycling, to track down anything I'm doing in terms of activity, which is really coming in handy. And Strava shares throughout your social, it shares throughout the feed of Strava, and you can even transfer throughout like Instagram, throughout anywhere you want to, and it can showcase there. The only downside to Strava, which I wish it could be having, is like a minimal recording like real life, which it has. It's really dope. But overall, these kind of apps, each one of it has a different ingredient. One is better, one is bad, but jumping out throughout which app it's really good and it's really consistent throughout the list is Strava. Now these are the top tier apps throughout the list, and I hope a lot of you guys got the info clear throughout which is the most kind of best app to be using. And to me, as I'm recommending to you guys, Strava is the way to go to track down all your sports activity. It's really important to be using the Strava, and it's really awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed on these videos today. You're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here for a lot of Android apps reviewing, because we're gonna drop next week Android apps of January, because I didn't cover for the December. I was a little bit occupied, but we're gonna just cover through January the top apps of January, which they're really awesome. awesome throughout Android, and I just don't wait to share with you guys what's the heads up. But if you're new here, consider subscribing to Homeboy here. I really appreciate on that. And last but not least, I'll be catching you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative. Kudos guys, and peace.